We're here with week 4 of the CWSFL. We got the Around the World Sports Network crew. We got our man JB with us in the booth finally, as we're here for the Pegasi taking on the Gazelle.
Yes, sir.
We got the Gazelle that are, I believe, 2-1 coming into week 4, while the Pegasi are 1-2 as they picked up their first win of the season last week over the
Yeah, that was all Jamari Woods.
Yeah. Jamari Woods had, what was it, 2, 3 interceptions? Something like that.
3 interceptions and a pick six.
Yeah, it was wild. Jamari Woods put the Pegasi on his back and drug him to a win. We'll see if
And
he
I
can
have to
do
that
that.
tonight.
Yeah, and he's got Hunter Jackson that's boosted and ready to. Hunter Jackson doesn't throw interceptions. He's not looking to do it today. But we got the coin toss going on down at the field. We're going to go ahead and head into it. See what we got. All I'm saying is if the Gazelle receive right here, they're going to come out on fire. Oh, they're going to kick, so that's good. That's good. Pegasi need this on offense. Sold out crowd here in Ghana.
Hope the Pegasi quarterback got his life figured out now.
Yeah, coming into this game, 8 interceptions. Rocking the big 69. Probably needs to... Yeah, that's a good way to start it off right there. 1-yard run for Kyle White.
They're gonna need a lot more out of White tonight if they're gonna have a chance. There he goes, nice 5-yard run.
Yeah, it takes it from what could have been a 3rd and long to a nice now 3rd and manageable with only 4 to go. Uh-oh. This could be dangerous.
Guess they heard me. Feeding White early, 44 yards.
Kyle White has turned into a solid running back that took over from Melly Perez. Man's a workhorse. Uh-oh. Ooh.
Another 17 yards. It's been all Kyle White this drive. I guess the 8 interceptions had a Pegasi changing their game plan a little.
I guess that had the OC. Yeah, the OC switching things up. I mean,
Ooh.
and look at that. They get on the goal line, and now they start passing. See, Kyle White. Yeah, I was about
There
to
he
say,
goes for the touchdown.
Kyle White on the outside so far hasn't been stopped this drive. You got to keep that going. He puts the Pegasi on the board here first. Here, in the jungle, as they like to call it.
Great start. Great start. Gotta hope Kyle White can keep at that all night.
Yeah, the Pegasi come out, set the tone on the first opening drive here, and then now you got to see what the defense can do, because outside of Jamari Woods and Phillip Allen, they haven't really shown up.
Yeah.
He's trying to fight
Jackson,
for every inch.
Yeah. Hunter Jackson coming in the most accurate QB, so he's not looking to throw no picks. That defense is definitely going to have to show up.
Uh-oh, Tommy Eichenberg, former Salt Lake City Comet, comes over from free agency to the Pegasi. Showed up big right there. Tough 3rd down now.
Wow.
Yeah, Hunter Jackson just fit that right in a dot. Unknown Safari, 74 yards on a 3rd and 9.
That was a crazy throw. It had like 3 people on him, too.
Yeah, that was a dot. He just...
And then I found the Gazelles don't like extra points at all, so there they go for two. William Simpson in the end zone.
Yeah, I don't think Cody Parks has attempted an extra point this season yet, has he? That's tough. They took him in the expansion draft, just only used him for punts and kickoffs.
Yeah.
There it is, Kyle
And as
White.
long as they're winning, I'm sure he'll take it.
Yeah, he came over from the Pharaohs, so he's all right with it. So far, we've seen opposite game plans. We've seen a strong passing attack from the Gazelles.
There we go. The first completion. French Montana for 18.
Former running back on the team switched to receiver this offseason, tried to help the team out. But Pegasi up until then have been all run with Kyle White. Uh-oh.
Oh. 37 for Peyton on that deep ball. Really threw that one up there. 50-50.
Yeah, I didn't know how that one was going to work, but I guess that 50-50 ball went to the receiver. Anytime anytime OL throws it deep on there, it's a little, ooh.
Yeah. Sure, his coaches are sweating. There he goes again. Kyle White onto the edge for his second touchdown of the game already.
Yeah, Kyle White going to have to keep that up as like I say now, have the lead 14-8 as we're almost through the first quarter, but we'll see how long Kyle White and his rushing attack could last, because it's hitting on all cylinders right now.
Yeah, those outside linebackers, Leatherwood, they're going to have to get out there because he's beating them on the edge real fast.
Yeah, they're getting, they're almost in position there. They're just Kyle. Oh, that tip drill.
Wow. And that is Hunter Jackson's first pick of the season off the tip.
Took 4 weeks for him to throw his first interception. And it happened just like that. You hate to see it. And one play later, French Montana.
Pegasi here come the Pegasi looking for the upset.
I'm not sure anyone had this happening.
They don't care anything about the jungle.
Jamari Woods is supposed to be in a rebuild, and he's saying, you know what? We might try to win the division. (21-8) here, with one play left of the first quarter.
Yeah, with the expanded playoffs, you never know what might happen.
Wouldn't some of the fans of the CWSFL just love that, to see Jamari Woods make the playoffs in his first year? I think he's received more hate as a GM this season than anyone else so far. Oh, he could have caught that. Could have caught that.
Yeah, for sure. Crucial drop on a 2nd and 1.
Yeah, let the McBart win him on that one-on-one right there. That's tough. Wow. Jamari Woods. Big stuff.
Green on 3rd and 1 is kind of crazy.
Yeah, I honestly, the play calling so far here has not been the greatest. The scoreboard shows.
Well, the Gazelles all season have definitely been very one-dimensional. Running game hasn't really been doing all that much. But
ooh, big hit right there.
Ooh.
Try to go deep to French Montana again, but the big hit knocked the ball free. It's going to be a 2nd and 10. We got 4 minutes here in the second quarter.
Oh, there goes Kyle White back to the outside.
Wow.
Oh, boy.
There it is. Just going to keep pouring it on.
63.
He's got a hat trick in the first half. I don't know who bet
I
the
guess I
overs,
came out
but
angry.
yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know who bet the overs on the Pegasi here, but
Now
so
they're
far
going for 2.
they're killing all of them. 29-8. You got to give these fans credit though. They're still here, showing support, loud as ever.
Yeah, I mean, Ghana's still in it. It's 3-touchdown game, plenty of game left. Got to get something going before half.
And Hunter Jackson can heat up at any moment. That's
Oh, what was
not what I
that?
meant though. That was bad. Not looking like his
Forgot how
head's in
to.
the game here in this one.
Not used to be being down like this. Doesn't know what to do right now.
No, Hunter Jackson's everywhere so far he's been. He's pretty much been a winner. He's never
Yeah,
really had
last
to
night,
play from behind.
last week found himself losing for the first time. So lots of ooh, what a spin by Simpson! There he
Dang.
goes,
The rookie.
75
75.
yards, and just like that, Ghana stays in it.
That was nasty. That was nasty. We might see that on AWSN Top Plays of the Week.
There they go again for their 2-point play, and they get it to the McDot.
Hey,
Their 2-point conversion rate is going to be crazy high this season.
look, as much as they go for the conversion, they better have some plays that is automatic for it.
Yeah.
We gotta have something with the X's and O's figured out. It's all right. Right now, they need all the points they can get. It's 29-16 here. Pegasi come back out. Kyle
Oh
White.
boy. Yeah, they're gonna have to change something up because Kyle White is killing them to the ground right now.
Chased down by the rookie Washington.
These linebackers gonna have to set the edge a little better than this.
Yeah, and these wide receivers are holding up nice on the blocks. Kyle White, 12 yards
I
now
mean,
at the
he's
middle.
even running through the middle. Yeah,
Yeah,
running wherever he wants.
yeah. He's kind of set the tone for this game so far. And
Okay, there goes Leatherwood again. Third tackle of the game.
finally, so far they got an answer for Kyle White. See if it's.
The only answer has been Leatherwood on that edge a couple times, but it doesn't sustain. There he goes again.
But Boa keeps getting these chase down tackles, man. But instead of getting the chase down tackles, catch him right there on the edge. Who's that? 21 right there on the side.
Ooh.
Wow. Frenchbron Tana came into this one, what, with 0 touchdowns, and now he has 2 of them? Wow.
All right, we got to see another good drive by Ghana to end this half. They get it back for after half, so they're still in it, but that defense is going to have to change something soon and fast because they're definitely making the Pegasi offense look unstoppable right now, and that has definitely not been the case in the last few weeks.
Yeah, if you want to win these games, you got to win that middle 4, that last 2 minutes in the second quarter, first 2 minutes in the third quarter. Being down as much as they are right now, if they can find a way to score here, make their halftime adjustments, score after a half, sitting pretty.
Wide receivers definitely been putting on the moves.
First things first, though, they gotta get some kind of points right now before the half. Can't settle
We've
for
seen them go
nothing.
deep before. They definitely got to do it again.
Yep.
There's their first timeout.
Coming off the timeout, 31 seconds. They got 2 timeouts. I'd low-key take a deep shot right here. Yeah, that's not what I meant. It works.
That's what Simpson meant, though.
It works.
That's certainly what Simpson meant, though. Coming up strong. Another 44 yards.
At the 3-yard line, 15 seconds left to go before the half. Wow, this is why I guess we're in the booth and those guys are on the field.
There he goes again. William Simpson, 6 for 130 and 2 TDs before halftime.
That's exactly what they needed. So at one point, it looked like the drive might not turn out too well, and then Simpson takes it into his hands and scores a touchdown.
Couldn't get that 2-point though.
Yeah, I don't know. They're down, so I guess the two going for 2 works, but also they need just points.
Yeah, they really committed to that 2-point. They don't stop it for nothing.
Ooh, big hit right there.
Ooh, Pegasi calling timeout, not even just taking it into the half. There's the half.
And look at that. Kyle White, William Simpson. So far, our impact players of the half. Dang, Kyle White over 200 yards, 3 touchdowns in the first half, while Simpson has 130 and 2 touchdowns. So far, they're putting the teams on their back. Gazelles, though,
Yeah.
they get ball to start the third quarter, so they got to get something figured out.
Simpson been putting on the moves on people too. Had a couple crazy spins, highlight reel spins.
Yeah, that B button is ready to be spammed by Simpson, and it works. It's lethal. But man, the Gazelles got to figure something out on the defensive end here at halftime. Come out and make these adjustments. Got to think they get a score here. Make it a 1-possession game, and it's not too bad.
Yeah, Pegasi got more points than they ever got this season already.
Look at that. Maybe it's maybe it's just a team actually now figuring out the new Jamari Woods scheme, and they just decided to start clicking.
Yeah, saw his performance last week. Got inspired.
Yeah, got the team fired up.
Man, I'm surprised to see so many short passes by Hunter today. I've seen them go downfield so much quicker in previous games.
Yeah, it's a little weird that they're not really taking these deep shots. Oh, fumble!
Oh,
Jamari Woods was booking it and scooped that up. No way. Oh my. The opposite of what you needed to happen.
that's a brutal turnover to start the half.
Yeah, and I don't think they've gotten a stop yet on this Pegasi's defense, or Pegasi's offense, so that's not good. Because it's not like you can really trust the defense to hold them to 3 or anything here.
All right, big 3rd down and 4.
This is
Ghana
one.
needs to stop desperately.
Yeah, this is one you got to think if they don't get the stop here, it could be the game.
Ooh, Kyle White straight through the defense for 11. Big running.
Moves the chains. That's tough. Could have had him right there for no gain. Just let him squeeze right by for 4. Look at that. 2nd and 6 from the 9.
There he goes again.
Kyle White.
Bad day for Ghana.
Who does Kyle White think he is? Well, he's Kyle White trying to make a case for running back of the year.
Yeah, a lot of strong running backs this year. You just saw Mutton Chops go off for 7 touchdowns. Kyle White trying to do the same, maybe.
You know, they got the history of the good running backs. I guess it's just a Pegasi thing.
Yeah, that development team really focuses on those running backs. Oh, here he goes again. Unknown Safari, though, lighting it up. Only 2 receptions, but 113 yards. Maybe they got to look for him more.
Yeah, maybe
Won't even let the man run the ball, though.
I was about to say, maybe they got to just start getting him involved just any way you can.
Yeah.
Outside of Safari and Simpson, nobody else is really doing too much right now. Ooh! I don't know.
I will say, though, Jackson has definitely thrown some crazy passes.
Yeah, he's looking like he might be the future quarterback here this CWSFL. As guys like Free Smith, Davis just retired, Jay Bunny's getting older. Adam Jackson coming in at the right time.
William Simpson having himself a day, 12 receptions, 3 touchdowns. Keeping Ghana in it the whole way. Now they're actually taking the extra point. That's a first.
I don't know who saw that one coming.
Guess their coach finally looked at the numbers and said it didn't make sense to go for 2.
Yeah, he said, you know what, forget that. He said, sit down, analyzer. Jackson was confused. Oh! Could have had him dove and for a tackle, just missed him.
Yeah, these angles by these outside defenders have not been great for Ghana.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
The Gazelles might be hitting some fundamentals with the linebackers on practice tomorrow.
Yeah, a lot of questioning the angles and approaches to Kyle White for sure.
Ooh, could have had him in the backfield.
Oh boy.
I guess the D-line's going to join him. Man. You know, you got game day on Saturday. Usually, I guess teams take practice off on Sunday, but I don't think there's going to be much off days for Ghana.
No, it's that number 5. Told you he's coming for it. 314 and 5 touchdowns.
Ooh, wow. And we still got a whole other quarter. That's crazy.
Adding more stats to his resume.
What I'm saying is, whatever was betting the overs, nobody had this.
Definitely gonna find himself on some stars of the week for AWSN.
Yeah, this is. Ooh, wow. That just found a way. Like, I just fit right over the defender's head. And Simpson was able to catch that. Honestly, probably could have been a second interception of the game, but I don't know if that's good pass by Jackson or just bad defense on the defender.
Jackson's accuracy this year has definitely been something to behold. He's still 20 for 24 and 4 touchdowns, but definitely not a bad game, but just hasn't been enough from the defense.
Yeah, the defense hasn't gotten off the bus yet. That's if the defense, I mean, if they would have made one stop, maybe 2, it could be a different story.
Yeah, I mean, and this is a Pegasi offense that struggled to put up more than 30 all season, so
and they have
it's definitely a change.
51 right now,
But it's all Kyle White. Coach really though lost faith in his quarterback. Only 6 attempts. So
6 attempts.
I think a couple touchdowns, but I definitely think those 8 interceptions alerted the coaching staff to a change.
Yeah, it's wild because it's not like he has the least amount of passing yards. He's got a few touchdowns, but when you got 8 interceptions and a negative impact score, you gotta, I guess, find a way to keep the ball, get the ball out of his hands as quick as possible.
But I mean, I guess his impact will be looking a little better this game as long as everything stays the way it is.
Yeah, as long as you can keep handing off the ball to Kyle White, he's gonna still have a job.
Come out here and throw a couple picks to end the game.
Just for good nature. Look at that. Wow.
Oh, wow. Simpson like broke like 4 people at once just now.
You know, he's trying to make that push on Damian Parrish Johnson for that receptions record. Simpson at 16 right now. And then drops
Oh, wow.
that. Wow.
All
Like,
those catches, and he drops that.
maybe it is time for him to put the gloves on.
400-yard night for Jackson, though. Another strong performance from another one that's looking for that Rookie of the Year.
Guess it's going to come down between Jackson or Parks. Who's going to get it done? Parks was picked first in the draft, so.
Parks definitely gave his case last week. Is it 6 touchdowns?
Yeah, Cody Parks, player of the game too. Way to finally bounce back after an 0-2 start. Had a lot of fans around the league calling for, for him to be benched. They finally chased him down.
Getting old. This is getting old. Kyle White down the sideline, 71 yards.
Yeah, put him up over the middle so you can at least waste some clock. Like, man, this
like watching the same thing over and over again. And there's 6. All right, he's coming for that record.
You know, it's gonna be wild if the Pegasi are like the second highest points scored in a game or something like that this year. What is it, 58?
Yeah.
Maybe it's like, maybe it'll be third because of the Hounds and Pandas with like 70 and 60. But this is.
Yeah, I bet Melly's in the stands laughing right now, enjoying this one.
As he sees his records get close to being broken. This is wild.
The fact that Hunter Jackson's still dumping it off is funny.
Hunter Jackson's still doing this thing. He's not even paying attention to the score. He's just out there just trying to pick the defense apart.
Yeah, a lot of screens from Ghana tonight. Maybe a little too many. They actually just called timeout. It's crazy. I thought they would have just let this one end.
I guess Coach.
I guess they're saying you never know what happened.
Yeah, I guess Coach over here talking about, never give up. Look at that, though. They're calling timeout. They're trying to get Simpson the receptions record. He's at 18. I think the record's 19.
Yeah. What are we going to see in 2 weeks, 3 weeks? We got the record beat twice. Look at that, forcing it into him. They really definitely trying.
Tommy Eichenberg says, nah, I need these deflections.
It was just 2 weeks ago, Damian Parrish got that record. They're already looking to come at it. And that's Smith. Was that his first reception?
Wow. First reception. It's looking like back at his times with the Hounds, which is surprising because since he's been with Ghana, he's actually been a pretty solid receiver. That's tough. They run a screen all game with Simpson, and now they try to switch it up with somebody else. Come on, now let's get this guy the record here.
I mean, maybe Simpson doesn't want to. The Pharaohs came out and got dominated real bad after Damian Parrish broke that record.
Yeah, that was bad after that performance. Parrish Johnson couldn't catch nothing in that next game. So, yeah, Simpson's probably like, you know what, I'm cool with second.
I think I just saw Simpson running into the O-line. He was running away from that record.
Yeah, he didn't want nothing to do with it. And there he is.
That's going to do it.
He's crying because he didn't break it, but we all know that he doesn't. He's happy. It's tears of joy.
Yeah, he'll take second for sure.
That'll do it, though, for this one here. It's a Pegasi winning on the road, 58-35.
Gonna be a crazy upset. Ghana is definitely going to be disappointed in that performance.
Yeah, both teams now tied at 2-2 after this game here. Kyle White's your player of the game. 28 rushes, 388 yards, 6 touchdowns. Wow. Wasn't quite sure I was going to see that coming into this one. We were talking at the beginning of the game. Kyle White's going to have to be a big part of this offense if they wanted to find a win. And look at that. He was the offense.
He showed up for sure. Carried him all the way to victory.
He's going to get his game check. Pegasi win it 58-35. Only 6 pass attempts here in this game. Not a whole lot in the pass game. French Montana did find a way, though, to get 2 touchdowns out of it.
Yeah, this game is definitely reminding me of the Stags and how they play. So maybe they're taking one out of that book.
Yeah, I was about to say maybe they head up their coaching staff and try to figure out what works. Defense, though, look at that. Jamari Woods, 7 tackles, tackled for loss, had the fumble recovery. Tommy Eichenberg had 2 deflections, 6 tackles. No one really else on the defense, but still, they got the stops when needed. Hunter Jackson, look at that though, 32 for 38, 461 yards, 5 touchdowns, his first interception of his career today. Simpson, 18 for 225 and 4 touchdowns.
There's too much short stuff for Ghana. Too many short passes and screens.
Yeah,
Didn't get it far enough downfield fast enough.
No rush attempts, so it's not like they tried to get the rushing game going at all. But Safari was killing it in the receiving game.
Yeah, he's gonna definitely be yelling at some coaches about not getting no touches on the ground.
Yeah, that one's gonna be interesting locker room after the game. But on defense, Leatherwood had 2 tackles for loss. Woodson had 4 tackles. Bamoa, 3 tackles. The linebacking core, I mean, got them some tackles. They're just not able, though, to get on that edge and stop Kyle White. That's tough. They did take 1 extra point for Analyzer, so that was nice to see. But dang, first game of the day for the week 4 of the CWSFL, and the Pegasi get us started with a 58-35 upset over the Gazelles. Both teams are now 2-2. They're gonna match up again though this season because they're both in the East, so that's gonna be a fun one as they got another one to go at it. Dang though. This was crazy. Kyle White, 6 touchdowns, over almost 400 yards rushing. Had himself a game. But this is going to wrap up our first game of the day. We still got 4 more games coming up today. It's going to be a lot of fun, though. So we got Saturday CWSFL coming up all day long. But we appreciate y'all watching this one, and we'll see y'all at the other ones.